The food you consume on a daily basis is the result of extensive food research, a systematic investigation into a variety of foods' properties and compositions. The head of department of the Food Science and Technology at the Botswana University of Agriculture and Natural Resources, or BUAN, unpacks her department and its mandate.
Department of Food Science and Technology falls under Faculty of Agriculture here at Botswana University of Agriculture. The department is currently offering a Bachelor of Science course in Food Science and Technology. The department has also developed two postgraduate programs, that is a Master's in Food Science and Technology and PhD in Food Science. In addition to teaching, the department is also engaged in research, and currently the department is housing about 5 research projects. The first one is the SASCAL project, in which we have signed an MOU with the University of Manitoba. Another project which is housed in the department is the SunBio project, in which we collaborate with University of Pretoria and National University of Lesotho, and that is externally funded by SunBio. Another project which is housed in the department is the one on development of functional foods, and then we also have another project on livelihood diversification potential of camel-based food security and climate smart sustainable development in Botswana.
The potential for domestication of indigenous fruit trees is pointed out by a researcher in BUAN, as is their potential for commercialization. She explained this when unpacking one of the research projects she and other scientists undertook about VEL products and their potential to make products that can be marketed and commercialized in Botswana.
As a department, in this particular project here, it was not just us. We had other researchers coming from other departments at BUAN. We had some colleagues coming from crop science and some coming from engineering. And we were funded 2.7 million pula to do this project. And we were looking at what we consider climate smart crops in Botswana. And these are indigenous plants. So we have here morama, we have mungongo, we have dukose, and we have kengwe. So we're dealing with four indigenous plants. And crop science, they were looking at the potential for cultivation and production. We were looking at value addition, where we were looking at what kind of products can we make, and we were looking at the nutritional benefits of these crops, as well as looking at the health benefit. And this is why Dr. Munang was saying that we have signed an agreement, MOU, with the University of Manitoba. They were doing the animal study there, where they were looking at the health benefits of our oils, of our crops, of our thing. And actually, we are excited because some preliminary results are showing that one of them is actually protective against atherosclerosis. So we are moving somewhere, so we're excited about that. We have developed different types of products. From dukose here, we made a coffee substitute, in addition to extracting some oil. And then from kengwe, from the seeds, we extracted some oil, and then we developed from the pulp, we have developed jams, we have developed sweets, we developed juices, we developed fruit leather, different types of products from kengwe. And then from morama, we extracted the oil as well, made some morama butter. As you can see, this one is peanut butter. When you put them together, you can see what kind of potential Mrama has. We also made an energy bar.
Another project that was undertaken by BUAN researchers was the development of instant porridge powder by the use of melon sorghum products.
You know, Botswana, we love sorghum as Botswana, which is why we decided to venture into using sorghum. The whole idea was to develop an instant extruded melon sorghum product. So, because we wanted to make a sorghum melon composite flour. So we took the samples to South Africa and developed an extruded product, and we had these extruded pellets, and from these extruded pellets then we milled, and to eat it all you do is add milk and then you eat it like an instant porridge. So that's one product that we developed. Then we said we also developed what is called a ready to cook. Ready to cook, it's a premix of melon, milled melon, liti, and we mix them together to come up with a ready to cook rose flour. So all you do is boil your water, add your flour, cook it, and eat your rose. So that's one product that we developed. The other product that we developed through the experiences of Dr. Munang, she's a microbiologist, we developed an instant dried tea. You don't need you just take it, you buy it, and you cook it, and you have your tea porridge for breakfast. So these are the products that we have developed so far, but there are other products that come out of these. For instance, melon, we have some melon jam, we also have some melon leather, which you can just eat it as a snack.
The rind is here, we try by all means to avoid having too much waste or too much stuff to throw away. Re tsere le gare la le rotsegela jaaka lentse re be re le kgebetelela re be re le huhutsanyana re di direla syrup or sauce re be re le pitla jaaka o bona le pitswe jalo. You can eat it as it is so that there is no waste. Se se diragalang re tsaya le rotse re be re le thabela. We pulp it and then we dry it. This is dried lerote. After drying this lerote, we mill it into a powder, right? And then after milling lerote into a powder, now you have lerote powder. We take sorghum grains, we mill into a flour. After milling sorghum into a flour, we further ferment the sorghum flour into ding, and then we dried the ding, so we ended up with milled lerote and then sorghum flour, fermented sorghum flour, which is called ding, and then we mix the two together in different ratios.
Not only is the Botswana University of Agriculture and Natural Resources developing indigenous products by its researchers, but its students also have products that they have created.
So the target is just to, at the end, produce graduates which have hands-on knowledge or skills so that when they go outside, they have the knowledge and the skills to work with anything in the food industry or in the food laboratories. So basically, as I've said, we have some courses like food chemistry, food analysis, which check also in the practicals they look at the composition of foods. We have also food microbiology which also look at the various microbiological aspects. So these are the other areas which we look at. Look at here, we have some duckies. It's a duck sausage which has been, the concept came with one group which they did here, and there's a sausage which is done using a duck. Duck, I think you know what the duck is. Pidi, yes, the pidi sausage, which has been done and which were done in recently, last week. We also have some of the things like the rabbit sausage also, which is one of the concepts which one group came up with, and they did it here. If you can see here also, there are other things which involves food science or food technology. If you look here, they also have the opportunity to show things like packaging, or as well as labeling. These are one of the two of the very important things or technologies in the food science or food science and technology field. If you look at here, we have the opportunity to come up with a label, a convenient label which shows how you can display your product. If when you take it to the market outside there, you have the consumer outside, they have the ability to just to read and show how and buy it with their without any confusion. The other things here, we also have smoked donkey biltong. As you know already, donkey meat has been talked about a lot in the past. It has various nutritional aspects which are very important. But here also our students also have the opportunity to come with smoked donkey biltong. Also, we're doing it in our laboratory here. The other product which our students have been doing here is which they come up with is a spiced masala or nama yasetar. This is a vegetable, as you can see. This is the vegetable. In some area in Botswana, I think it's the Tswapong area, that they eat this vegetable, and what they've found is that it can be used as a meat substitute, and but it's a vegetable. For those who are vegetarians, they also have the ability, the opportunity to utilize this product and as a meat substitute. It has been spiced here. You can see it has been spiced with can use various spices and dry it, and then eat it can eat it as a snack or as a relish here.